Welcome back, chemistry fans. Today, what we're going to do is our homework 3.4, and this involves the periodic trends on the periodic table. So let's find out what is entailed with that. We did recalculate, and so now it's going to be a simpler task because normally there are 3 or 4, even up to 5 periodic table trends. I'm just going to make you talk about and learn the atomic radius. And then once we get into discussing ions, what they are, then we'll focus a little bit more on these trends later on. So we'll pick back up on some of these later. But for right now, let's talk about the atomic radius. What element is the largest on the periodic table? So let's get a periodic table here. The trend, the overall trend for periodicity, for atomic radius moving down, is that it gets larger as you go down. It gets smaller as you go left to right. So the general trend combining those together is that francium is the largest element on the periodic table. So that takes care of question number 1. What is the largest? Francium. What is the atomic trend radius as you go down the periodic table? Well, as you go down, you are increasing energy levels. So it is increasing in size. Why does this occur? Because of these additional energy levels. All right, now why is the trend different as you move across? Because we're still increasing the number of electrons. However, the trend is opposite. It actually gets smaller. So to investigate this, we have to understand that going across the periodic table, there is no increase in the size of the energy level. But what's happening is there are more electrons that are being added. And as those electrons add, they continue to attract to the ever increasing size of the nucleus because there's more protons. So we have this magnetic attraction between the wall, the imaginary wall that is the energy level, and the nucleus, and that actually makes the atoms start to shrink in size as we go across because we're adding more to the nucleus, but we're not increasing the size of the energy level. That causes magnetic attraction to become easier. It starts to pull in the outer electrons, making this atom smaller. So as we go across, we're actually getting smaller on the periodic table. So as you go across, you're getting smaller. Why does this trend occur? It's no new energy levels. However, there is an increase in the protons, which means that there's an increase in the size of the nucleus. And then there is magnetic attraction. So attraction. So it's a 3-part story here. There's no new energy levels, but there is an increase in the size of the nucleus, and that causes magnetic attraction, which causes the atom to shrink in size. All right, this is everything that I wish to share with you today. Thank you very kindly. Good night.